All right, here we are. You just finished stage one of your second Breck Epic. And why did you want to come back and do this again?
Because last time it was so painfully awesome that I wanted to experience it again and see how it feels this time around. And plus, it's such an amazing place to be. Absolutely love it here. The scenery, the town, the vibe. It's a very unique experience.
And yesterday, as you were getting your bike ready and going to the rider meeting and getting your stuff for the race, what were your emotions and nerves like?
I don't think I really have any nerves, and my emotions is kind of neutral. Just kind of knowing that it's gonna be hard 6 days ahead of me. So just kind of getting mentally ready for that. That it's gonna be a big challenge, and there'll be some highs and some big lows, and just to kind of cope with all that.
And today, the stage was 37 miles or 36 miles, 6,000 feet of climbing, took you 3 hours and 44 minutes. You were 10th in the 40 to 49 age group. What strengths did you feel that you brought today that helped you perform well?
Well, as far as the performance, I'm almost like not really see it as a race, to place more like a physical challenge, and as I'm getting older and deal with some niggles here and there. My shape is not at the same level as it was 2 years ago, so it's more just to kind of like challenge and raise within myself. But so knowing the course, knowing what to expect, have the bike set up in a better way than 2 years ago, because I was really coming here blind last time. So this time I have a different tires on, some more sidewall protection. The front tire it's a lot more grabby, so I can use it not just in the corners but also when you need to brake, in the downhills, the tire can grab on the trail better and slow you down. So that's that. Gearing, I have now a 30 tooth front chainring with 1052 cassette. Last time I had a 34. So all these little details just kind of help me to manage the terrain better and the magnitude of this event. And yeah, just kind of like knowing that it's gonna be hard. There'll be some highs and some big lows, and just kind of manage that all together, I guess.
And what limitations did you experience today that held you back?
Well, as my typical niggles are, I've been prone to cramps ever since I was a kid, but also now with my not so great back and hips. I'm getting more and more of the like a hip impingement, and this results into cramping in the inner thighs, and that just comes typically out of blue. Just basically, something's pinching there, restricting the blood flow, and the muscles cramp. So that's kind of what I was dealing with today. I did not really let it to go to the fully blown cramp. It's just kind of feeling the sensation. So I have to like stop a few times, and one time I actually stopped for another rider who had a pretty nasty crash right in front of me on one of the descents. It was a really fast descent, and it just went over his handlebars and just stumbled. So it was like four of us that stopped, make sure he's okay. He was, just kind of shook him up. So then we continue and just kind of managing the day with knowing that I probably could have gone harder, but not really, because then I would ended up with some muscle cramps and other issues. So yeah, overall good day.
And what was your favorite part of the stage today?
Some of the descents, they were really fun, especially the last descent to finish the stage. It was almost like a jump line, with there was a jump line, with some berms and jumps, and then switchbacks. Everything here is really dry and rocky, so stuff is moving underneath the wheel. So you have to really pay attention to your body position. And I have two like close calls, but managed to stay upright and didn't have any tumbles, so that's always good.
Was there any part of the stage today that scared you, worried you, or made you not enjoy it?
Not really like scare me, worry me. Just like I didn't really enjoy when it gets so tough. When you go uphill and then the trails are rough on the rocks, and then you just kind of like you bike until you just cannot bike anymore, and then then you have to hike a bike for a little bit and try to bike some more, and you have to hike some more. But no, overall it was the views always makes it up for any of suffering. So it's and the vibe, it's so cool. Everybody is really cool and friendly, and you see people struggle in different parts of the course, and just kind of makes it up. You always belong. You always ended up where you belong. So that's kind of what I learned from last time. That it's no point to just kind of try to make up every second. There's some times today where I felt like, oh yeah, I can go much faster right here. I'm just stuck behind these two guys, on the tight trails. So it makes really no sense to just kind of try to get around, because you will end up where you belong anyway.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say about today's stage or the whole experience?
I think it's the altitude this year. It's kind of, I feel like it's affecting me a little bit more than last time, because last time I already did some other events at higher altitude, like the Oregon Trail Gravel Grinder, which stage race, 5 days on the gravel bike, and my overall fitness was at a much higher level than it is now. So feel that, but no, overall I'm just I'm here for the challenge, and I'm happy with the day one. That it's finally started, it's behind me, and now just looking forward. Tomorrow's stage is much harder, a lot more climbing.
All right. Thank you.